Plus, we take a unique look at the alternative fuel discussion.
So when it's all said and done, Tiger Woods wraps up his third, perhaps final, Buick Open title on what has been a wonderful week for golf here at Warwick Hills.
Hi, Dan. Thanks. Temperatures in the 90s greeted the masses in downtown Detroit today, but the excitement of winning yet another Stanley Cup, the 11th for this team, was enough to make you forget about the heat. It's those 3 syllables that really get you. All right, time for a break to answer phone calls from angry Piston fans, but still more to come.
Dillon, you ready to go flying?
You bet.
Nothing, and I mean nothing, shows the advantages of green energy quite like unlimited aerobatics.
Obviously, ethanol is made out of corn in this country. It's a renewable fuel, and it cuts down on our dependency on foreign oil. There's less harmful emissions, you know, so it really is a win-win scenario.
For Greg Poe and his Fagan MX2 team, ethanol isn't just an alternative fuel, it's the preferred source of fuel.
I get about 8% more horsepower. The cylinder head temperatures in the engine are around 40 or 50 degrees cooler. That may not mean much to anybody else, but to those of us with these high-performance engines, that's very important. So we really enjoy the fuel.
Ready, go now.
Wow. Poe's flight team travels to air shows all over the country.
Well, the big part of it, well, obviously experience, but discipline is so critical on this kind of flying.
And the message is simple.
You ready for those G's?
Ethanol kicks gas.
Ethanol is one of the answers to solving our energy problem, and we have a very serious energy problem, and it requires, it's going to require wind and other alternative forms of energy, but ethanol is one of those players.
Flying high above Michigan, Dillon Collier, NBC 25 News.
Sports Director from NBC Channel 25, welcome Todd Wise.
I lost it when it hit it over the other fairway. Could have been worse.
Caddy's not supposed to say it could have been worse.
I won't count it if you don't. You're waiting to strike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're waiting to strike. Yeah. Like all great golfers. Right. Told me we were going to the beach so much I would have brought a bathing suit. Oh man, that's a crappy job. You're right again. Unless you're Robin Hood, you got no chance going through those trees. Those girls were talking while you're shooting.
I don't think it really matters to him.
I'll kick them out if you want me to. Throw them out of here. Is this Ogilvy guy gonna hit a shot?
You'd think he'd probably put at least one in today.
Man, alive.
He's a professional golfer.
You can't carry us all day.
I know.
You'll strike, though. You're still waiting. You need a granola bar? I've got refreshments. Turn your wrist. Well, last time I told you that, you almost broke your wrist and you almost hit a guy in a house. I think she's laughing at my shirt. Here. Nice catch. Just shell 4 and rip it, man. That's what she'd do.
I think it's going to go straight up, left to the right.
Do you think they'd bring me a hamburger out here? It's not your time yet. You'll strike.
Great Lakes reliever Robbie De La Rosa promoted to Double-A Chattanooga this afternoon just hours before making a spot start in Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader against Clinton. A notable piece of business to attend to in Game 1. Brian Cavazos Galvez one base knock away from setting a new Loons record for longest hitting streak. Cavazos Galvez's 19-game streak tied with current Chattanooga first baseman Eduardo Perez's streak, which took place during June and July 2007. Before we get to Cavazos Galvez, we watched Clinton's Mario Martinez at the plate with a man aboard in the 4th, and there was no doubt about that one. A mammoth 2-run bomb to left center. Lumber Kings up 3-0 after 3.5. Bottom 4 now, and the Loons respond with some long ball of their own. Angelo Sonko with a big blast to right, a solo shot for his 13th of the year. Great Lakes on the board, down 3-1. Same inning, second at bat for Cavazos Galvez. And that's how you set a franchise record in style. A game-tying 2-run homer to left, extending the hitting streak to 20 games. We're tied at 3, and the Loons still aren't finished in the 5th. Brian Ruggiano rips the extra base hit to left center. Jaime Ortiz will score the go-ahead run from first, and he will soon get some company as a bad relay throw enables Ruggiano to circle the bases himself. It goes as a triple and an error in the scorebook. Loons take Game 1 6-3 and Game 2 6-2. Cavazos Galvez singles in the nightcap, so the streak is now 21 games. Here's the record holder on why it's actually been a team effort.
In this lineup, we have the Blakes and Sonkos that provide the power, and I tail end that. I'm trying to do whatever I can, and my game's a little bit different this year. You know, I'm trying to get on, and most of the time when I'm up, Blake and Sonko already drove everyone in, so I'm trying to get on base.
At Comerica Park, heavy rains postponing the Tigers-Blue Jays game until Sunday. The teams will now take part in a day-night doubleheader. Rick Porcello's start pushed back to tomorrow night. Porcello has not won since May 23rd. Jason Richardson's home in a gated community in Charlotte, North Carolina, robbed early Friday morning. The wife of Charlotte Bobcats guard Steven Jackson, who is renting the house from Richardson, was held at gunpoint, then locked in a bathroom. Renata Jackson was uninjured, and the thieves made off with wallets, jewelry, a stun gun, and a handgun. Jackson was in Texas for a basketball camp. Richardson, who was here in mid-Michigan last week for his annual charity golf outing, lives in Phoenix during the off-season. Finally tonight, head to our website, connectmidmichigan.com, for your chance to win 2 free tickets to Auto City Speedway in Clio. Races take place every Saturday night through the end of September. This summer, the track features 30 different events, including open-wheeled modifieds and the Outlaw Super Series. Enter to win at connectmidmichigan.com.
I know I mentioned this earlier, but when I first moved here, I had no idea what that noise was, and it was only on Saturday nights, and I quickly figured it out.
Yeah, Auto City Speedway. We've also got Dixie Motor Speedway just up the road in Birch Run. So a lot of auto racing and a great auto racing heritage in this area. Yep.